Welcome to the attic room.
Great, you're going to lock me in the attic?
Yes, we're on the second floor, or third floor, depending on whether you call it ground or first floor. My freezer used to be in the kitchen like a normal person, but when baby came along, we got lots of gadgets and there was no more room for something had to give, and it was decided it was my precious freezer that we didn't need every single day access to.
So it got banished?
It got banished. It was suggested that it goes. This was not happening. It stays, my beloved freezer, but it's up in the attic for now. This is my freezer, so it's a standard under-the-counter hot point freezer, not under a counter at present, as we've said. I have on the front my little list of common food products and how long they should be kept. That was cut and pasted from some official guide, and I've added a few bits to it over the years. It has 3 drawers. Top one, fast freeze. I've no idea really what that means. We have bags full of baby puree.
Ooh.
That's a butternut, carrot and broccoli one. Like you, I enjoy my frozen fruits to bring the summer out of season.
Oh, yeah.
And supermarkets do these nice. Perfectly imperfect. So these are just as tasty in a smoothie, but they're all broken bits. Do a lot of freezing of bread, because especially baguettes and things, if it's not the first day when they're fresh, you might as well freeze them, and then they can go in the oven quickly and be crunchy and nice.
And you're not massively big on carb household anyway, are you? So just buy a little amount of bread is really expensive, so you might as well just buy a big old...
Yes, quite right. There's often deals where you buy more bread and it works out a lot cheaper, so typically there's always something in there. And for an evening meal, you can just throw that in the oven and be ready. And you can add garlic butter inside before you freeze it as well, and then you've got an instant garlic baguette.
Oh, snazzy.
And that's a baby snack bag, so that's some apple puree, and that's one of her pancakes frozen.
Okay. So that's perfect for a night after not much kip.
Yes, and when I don't have to think, I just have to think, the baby needs a snack. And then there's the bag.
And you put dates on them as well?
I put dates on, yes, whenever anything's frozen. As you've seen with that, I reuse the bags as well. So if it's something like pancakes, I'll just cross out the first date and put a new one. Oh, here, look. So these are baby purees that have been made, and they're in the process of being frozen. So these are my silicone trays, nice and soft.
Oh, yes, you've been raving about these to me.
And when I put purees in like this, I always put a pre-prepared bag already labelled with the trays, so that when I come up here to pop all the cubes, the bag is here. Just pop them all out, put them in the bag. There are always peas in my freezer.
Yeah.
If it's a brand, you can bet it was on offer. Baby meals that were on offer, but at the time they were on offer, they're too old for my baby, so they will stay in the freezer until she is at the appropriate age. And in the bottom one, we have some of my reusable tubs. All BPA free. These come from Lakeland, and I can't write on these, so I just create labels with things that would otherwise go in the recycling in this case.
Scouty of you. And that's that Spanish soup thing, is it, that you were telling me about?
It's caldo, so it's basically a stock. So we would have had a roast chicken or a piece of roast lamb, and then I boiled the bones with vegetables, and this is the stock that you get. So Oscar drinks this in a mug.
Oh, like OXO or something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Or is it just our dad who drank OXO? Oh, do we just think that's normal? Because...
And lots of it. Yeah, do actually other people drink OXO? Like what you make from OXO cubes, or just our father?
We could do a show on weird things Dad did.
Weird things Dad does, weird things Dad froze. That will be fun. Oh, and the last
I've got a few thoughts on that already.
Is smoothie bags. So in here you have everything you would need to make a protein smoothie.
So you're an evolution ahead of me on this, because I've got the hang of saving my fruit, chopping it in with intent of doing this, but look, you've already got your powder in, you've got a bit of avocado and you've got your spinach in.
Yep, and fruit, and a little spoonful of peanut butter is in there somewhere.
So this is good if you're not a morning person, I suppose.
Yep. You can just throw this in your whizzer with either water or whatever milk or milk substitute that you use, and it is instant smoothie. My husband says it doesn't affect the taste at all. I'd like to look into whether it affects the nutritional content or the protein powder, but in terms of taste, it's a winner.
Does.
Easy done. So I've got 3 or 4 of those in there. And that is all she wrote.